workshops like this where we bring coaches, we bring players, we bring administrators together to try and grow capacity of our member associations and national Paralympic committees helps us to do that. It helps us to grow the sport at the continental level but also at the national level, and it's really important that we're trying to grow the game in different regions, in different continents around the world.
Well, first of all, it was a great experience for us to be here. 30 days of very intense discussions. The workshop was very, very well prepared. As you know, obviously administration is probably your most important aspect when you administer sport. And we have been equipped with quite a few tools in order to go back home and implement para-badminton programs and also to help grow the sport within our country.
It was a really good opportunity for us to come from the BWF and meet with the different MAs and NPCs together in Africa. The participants were incredibly enthusiastic. I think they enjoyed listening, learning, and will leave here with some of the tools that they need in order to consider running a para-badminton event in the future.
Yeah, I mean, every country is at a different level in their development when it comes to growing para-badminton nationally. So within the workshop this week we had some countries that are already competing at the international level that are doing quite well at the international level, and some countries that are just starting with para-badminton. So there's a good opportunity for those countries to learn from each other, for them to share ideas and experiences. And ultimately the focus on this workshop is about developing a plan, a national strategy for para-badminton, and thinking about the key contributors to growing the sport within the country. So how the National Paralympic Committee, the National Badminton Federation and other key stakeholders can work together to jointly develop para-badminton within the country.
الورشة هذه طبعا أفادتنا في أكثر من حاجة، يعني خدينا أكثر من نقطة حنحطها بإذن الله في الخطة الاستراتيجية متاع الاتحاد. واستفدنا طبعا من تجمع 13 اتحاد عضو في الاتحاد الافريقي، 13 دولة، يعني اكتسبنا منهم خبرات واخذنا منهم بعض النقاط التي تساعدنا في النهوض برياضة البار بادمنتون.
Merci beaucoup aux organisateurs de ce séminaire. En tout cas, durant ces 3 jours d'échange, nous avons beaucoup appris. Nous avons eu beaucoup d'informations concernant l'organisation pour le développement du para-badminton, pas mal d'informations, des voies et moyens à suivre.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, we have countries at different stages of development within every continent, but particularly in the African region, we have member associations and NPCs that are highly developed, that are competing at the highest level, and to support those countries they need something different to countries that are starting out for the first time. So the BWF need to be able to offer a variety of tools, resources and workshops to cater for the needs of a variety of member associations. So we're starting to see more coaches specialising in coaching para-badminton athletes. We need to ensure that we have a pathway for entry-level coaches, but also for coaches that have that interest and that aspire to coach at the highest level. We need to provide education and opportunities for them to develop themselves also. And that goes for players, it goes for administrators, event organisers as well.
Now, having new upcoming countries on board, taking expertise from BWF, how to implement para-badminton, how to develop a relationship with their NPCs, and build and create para-badminton pathways in their country is a huge opportunity for Africa to have para-athletes shining at international level.
Et nous avons participé à ce séminaire avec joie et nous avons pu rencontrer d'autres pays, d'autres membres qui travaillent dans le cadre du développement du para-badminton. Bon, durant ces 3 jours, nous avons échangé beaucoup, nous avons appris beaucoup de choses et avec le partage d'expériences, je pense que nous pourrons faire développer le para-badminton dans notre pays et dans la sous-région aussi. Et nous avons pu mettre en place un projet de plan d'action pour le développement du para-badminton au Burkina. Et avec les cours que nous avons reçus, le rapport des experts, et je pense que ce projet va passer sur le plan de réalisation.
So this actually, we are giving them this opportunity to use this workshop that is happening in Egypt to enhance their skills. Additionally, we are looking to have a cooperation between now the member association and the Paralympic Committee. This is very key when it comes to delivering now more activities, more engagement with the collaboration of the member association and the NPC.
شكرا على هذا العمل الكبير، واستفدنا استفادة كبيرة جدا من هذه الورشة. ورشة العمل اللي قيمت في القاهرة في فترة من 18 إلى 21 أكتوبر 2023، وهذا هو النجاح وهذا التطوير لتطوير وارتقاء بالمستوى الفني لبارا بادمنتون في العالم.
It's fantastic that we have Egypt coming in to host a para-badminton international competition for the first time. That gives us 2 international competitions within the African continent. We're always looking at ways to make the sport as accessible as possible for countries, so having competition within the continent is so important to help us achieve that. We know that Egypt has a lot of experience in hosting badminton events, and we're sure they'll do a great job in hosting para-badminton events. There's a lot that they've already learned from their counterparts at Uganda Badminton Association, and a lot of learning that's already been shared to ensure that that first hosting experience is a good one for the host, but also for the countries that will come to Egypt to experience the competition.